Hello my stars, Mighty Emotion here, and today we're going to be doing the fourth episode of my Minecraft 1.14.4 survival series. So, if we continue where we left off, if we go into our vanilla survival world, we'll see where we are. Okay, so what happened in the previous episode is we made that cake to celebrate the day. Right, today though, is going to be a bit different. What we're going to do is we're going to be finishing off that farm of which we have out here. We made this second farm. As you can see, it hasn't got any water in it because we had to use the buckets to make the cake. But we can use one of the buckets here and we can put some water in it, finish off that farm. And then what we're going to be trying to do today is we're going to get some more iron, which is definitely needed, not only for making us some armor, which we definitely need, so we can fight off different mobs and things. And we also would like to try and get some better loot if we can, and just general stuff that would help us in our endeavour. Okay, so in the previous episode we also made this campfire, which we showed off yesterday. Not yesterday, in the previous episode. So we can obviously use that to cook food, which is a really good idea. We've got the farm going away as usual, so that's good. Growing some interesting wheat for us. Okay, so what we need is basically we just need these buckets, which we've already got. So we'll get these 3 buckets with us. We don't really need 3, but whatever. And we'll just simply fill up the farm. So I just need to get some of this water over here. And then we'll see if we can make that farm. Oops, what's he doing? Let's try that again. There you go. Alright. And then we're just going to fill up this farm here. We can make this into like maybe a carrot farm or something different. I mean, we've already got a wheat farm, so I think perhaps we'll have something different here. So that's not exactly the same. Because if we have like a second wheat farm, it might be a bit too much, and it would look, well, having too much wheat, or way too much bread after that if we have too much wheat. So we'll make it into like a carrot farm or maybe a potato farm or something else, maybe watermelon or pumpkin if we can actually find some of those seeds out and about. We might be able to find some of that sort of stuff. We did see in the distance there was like an abandoned village in the previous episode. We can go over there. We should probably do this episode. And we can go and have a look at some of that loot there in the farm. And we can get some of the loot together, which will definitely be useful. Hopefully be some good stuff over there. Did I just take that out of the... Yeah. Okay. And we definitely need to get things like iron as well, so we can make ourselves some iron armor. But I'm just going to fill up these trenches for now, so then we can actually grow things in here. But we won't. Well, if we're going to do carrots, which we look quite nice, then I have to try and find some carrot seeds, which I don't have on me right now. So maybe when I go to the abandoned village, I might be able to find some carrot seeds. That would be a good idea. So we'll just finish off with this, with these streams of water here, these trenches. And then we'll go and have a look, see what we can find in that abandoned village. You never know, might be some good stuff in there. Or it might be just fill up with rubbish, we don't know. So we'll have to see what they got in the abandoned village. Of course, because it is probably going to be quite abandoned over there, I did see a lot of cobwebs. Oops, what are we doing? There you go. Then it might have like some zombies or illagers or, sort of certain mobs there that we might need to fend off. But I should be able to do that with the sword that I have at the moment. I've only got myself a stone sword, but it should do. At least for now, until I can get some better iron going. I know I can technically use the 2 iron up, make myself a better sword, which I could do, but I would rather use that iron to make some more armor, because armor is definitely one of the things we're lacking today. because then once we get some better armor, we can go down to the mines and actually start getting resources like gold and diamond and all sorts of things down there. That would definitely help us in our adventure. So I think we'll probably just leave this farm like this until we get some carrot seeds, or just carrots, more like. Then we should be able to plant some of them there. But we don't have any carrots, as far as I know. I don't think I got any. So yeah, what we do is we head over into the distance. Now this chest is getting quite full, so let's have a quick sort out before we go anywhere. If we move some of this dirt and cobblestone out of it, and then maybe make a second chest like underground a bit more. That's wool. Okay, so put all that stuff in there for now. Yeah, we'll make ourselves another chest, because that chest is great, but it's not particularly big enough for putting things like these dirt and cobblestone into it. So, oops, I thought I just left a bit of wood in there. Okay, so I tell you what, let's put it here. If I just get rid of this, we'll make this into like a small little storage area or something. And we can put the chest down here. We can make it into a double chest as well. If I get some more wood together, we could actually store away some things into here, like the cobblestone and the dirt and everything else that we get from underground. Just like these sort of things. They can all go in there, which I don't really need on me right now. Well, actually, maybe just a little bit of cobblestone and a little bit of dirt, because it can be useful when you get into certain situations. Might just get a little bit more. But that should be enough at the moment, and I can put some of the stuff we don't need into the other chest. So I'll go do that in a bit. I would like to make another one of those. So we're going to have a double chest. But do we have enough wood on us, I mean? No. We've only got this 4. Is that it? I thought we had a lot more than that. I've only got that much amount of wood. Okay, well, I need to go get some more wood then, don't I? Okay, well, I have to go get some more wood. Yeah, right. Okay, so we don't have any wood there at all. Okay. So, I suppose what I'll do first is I have to chop down some trees. Get some more wood. I can put a few things away that we don't need right now. We don't need all the buckets. I can keep the coal, keep the iron on me, put away the wheat because it's not useful at the moment. Make myself an axe with the remaining wood I have, and we'll go to the forest again. Just get like one of those axes and maybe make a second one, and then I'm just going to simply go cut down some of those trees, get some more wood, because we don't have enough wood. I thought we had tons of wood. It looks like the sun is about to set, so well, I can have a quick go, chop down some of these trees, but I won't be able to chop down too many of them. So if I go to this one over here, I'll probably get like 1 or 2 of these trees, and then by the time I get some of them done, well, the sun is already starting to set, but we can get a few of these done. I'll get like, I don't know how many trees, but at least 14 pieces of wood will do me. Perhaps even more. And then we're going to try and get some of this wood together, which we, for some reason, we've seemed to run out of, which is really strange. Don't particularly want the birch wood, but I suppose I'll get it anyway. It could be useful, who knows. But for decorating my house, I suppose I'd rather go for, I'll tell you what I could do. With that birch, put it to birch planks, and I can just simply make that into tools and things. Yeah, okay. I think I'll just head back, go into bed, and then in the next day I will chop down some more trees, get some wood together, and then I can probably start looking for some more iron, which is one of my other tasks I want to do. So And building that other chest, of course. So all these different things. Let's go sleep with a bucket. I'm sure it's not uncommon. Many people sleep with all sorts of interesting things. Well, anyways, so let's actually let's do that. Let's go chop down some more trees, and we're gonna make. Actually, we're gonna make ourselves a second chest for now, because we did say we're gonna do that. So we will obviously do that. If I use some of these, don't use up all my logs because they are useful for decorating the house with. I've got like a half finished shed, which I need to finish off. So I think that's one of my other things I gotta do. There you go. Much bigger now. We can fill that up with all sorts of stuff. Okay. So yeah, we're going to chop down some more wood, and we will chop down some more wood. Basically, as simple as that. I mean, I don't exactly know how big this wood area is, but after all these trees, I don't know. Well, I feel like there isn't that many trees here. I don't know how far this wood actually extends out to. Hopefully, it's quite a big wooded area and it extends really far. But I don't know how far this actually is, and it could be really small. And these being like the only closest trees to the house that I have could be an issue. If we're not too careful, then like 1 or 2 more episodes in, we might actually run out of wood. So I might actually have to think about getting some more sustainable wood solution sorted out by planting some oak saplings. That would be a good idea. Because then I can get some better trees to start growing up. I could probably get some bone meal together if I get some mobs, which hopefully be able to do at some point. Not really planning on going down to the mines too much, because I want to get myself some armor before I go down into any sort of mines. But what we do is we simply get some of those logs here. I expect this tree is going to be quite large. Hopefully it's not going to be an episode 2 all over again. I mean, sure, watching me chop down some trees for like the majority of the episode was certainly an interesting thing to watch, if not all that interesting at all, but whatever. But I don't think many of you will want to be seeing me chop down trees for the rest of this episode, so I'll try and finish this up quickly, because I'm sure many of you would want to see some action of me, I don't know, maybe fighting against some mobs, but not really me planning on fighting against any mobs. But you never know, if I go to that village over there, the one I saw in the previous episode, I might actually have to fend off a bunch of mobs, and you might see me in action, who knows? That would be an interesting thing to watch, I'm sure. We're just going to have to be chopping down like 1 or 2 trees though. We won't go ballistic. We won't go. I should really leave these leaves alone. You know, in the word leave, it's basically telling you to leave them alone, because they're going to be falling down anyway. So me like spending half an episode chopping down trees and chopping down the leaves as well. Yeah, I don't think that's a very good idea. I mean, tell you what I could do. I could leave that bit as at the moment. I know it looks a bit ugly, but leave it as at the moment, because it should reveal. Can I actually get those sticks? There you go. It should reveal any more logs inside those trees after some of the leaves have disappeared. So yeah, I think we'll leave it as that, because we don't need to be spending too long chopping down all these trees. We've done a few. Should be enough. Yeah, I would just simply go back to the base, put all these things away, and we'll start heading over to that abandoned village in a very short amount of time, hopefully. We can always leave that shed as it is. It does look a little bit like some sort of very old looking property that's slightly ruined, but I suppose it could have some sort of aesthetic value to it. I'm not sure. Not really though. Okay, so yeah, we've got quite a lot of logs. We can stick some of these, not into the crafting table, into the chest. Here we go. So stick some of those in there, because they'll be great for actually. I can keep. Actually, I'll keep all the birch on me, because they'll be good for making tools with. I won't need that for decoration or anything, for building up the house. But yes, what I can do, I can plant some of these saplings. Let's quickly do that. I've got a lot of saplings. I could make a real forest of all these. Whether we want a forest or not, we're having them anyway. Okay, so we're going to plant some of these. I'm just going to have the, like, one here, like, one there. To try and spread them out. I don't want them really, really close to each other because, I mean, if they start touching each other, then we might have another field day you have to deal with. I don't know. I don't know what will happen, but something will happen, and I don't know. We might have an onslaught of trees everywhere. So let's not let them touch. Let's just let them just have a good distance between each other, because if you have two trees that touch, I don't know what kind of signals it will send, but let's just leave it like that. I have like, there's quite a few of them actually I'm planting, so it would definitely have quite a forest, I think, after all that. And they're all like on some of this like slightly hilly area here, so it should look quite pretty after all those. We'll leave it like that. We can plant all those. We've just planted the trees, and we can put the saplings into the chest. There you go. We've got a lot of pickaxes. Maybe too many. We don't need the axe. Both of these axes can go in the chest for now. See, this chest is starting to fill up. And I only just made like a couple of chests underneath in the rooms below. So, I mean, it just goes to show, like, chests start filling up pretty quickly. So, yeah. I mean, after me, probably you're going to be filling up really quickly. Okay. Right, we'll head out now. Have we still got a lot of time in the day? Yeah, we'll make it. We'll head over to that village. And we will see what there is there. Hopefully, some, like, different types of materials we can use. Now, it was in this direction. I think we see it over there now. There it is. That's the village. So got like a river in between. Okay then. I don't remember there being a river there before, but apparently there is. And we head over to that village, because I'm sure many people might have noticed that in the previous episode and think, wouldn't that be an interesting place to explore? And who would imagine me going here like now? So here we are, just visiting this village. It does look pretty abandoned, just by the look of it. Now, get our swords ready, because we don't know what we're going to find. Because there might be some, like, potential zombies or something inside it. I don't know. It does look a little bit scary if you're not too careful. So, yeah, we've got, like, this farm here, which is starting to grow up. I'm not really too sure what that is. I'm not a botanist. If I knew, then I could tell you exactly what it was, but I'm not a botanist, so I don't know what that is. But once it grows up, we'll find out what that is, whether it's carrots or whether it's wheat of some kind, or I don't know. Anyways, we'll find out. It's like cobwebs all over this place. Alright. So, is it just completely abandoned? There's like no one here at all. Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing here. Great. Exactly what we didn't want. Is there anything inside these, like, buildings at all? Like, perhaps this one? Stone grinder? Stone cutter, I mean? Okay, that might come in useful if I need it. Great. How about here? Is this going to be a lost cause? Is there just, like, nothing in here? I'm just going to get rid of that. Oh, you can actually break them and get string. I thought you had to use shears. Maybe they changed it, who knows. Or either that, or I just never cut them down with swords before. What was that noise? Was that just some of those horses over there? Perhaps it was. There's a bit of rotten flesh there. Okay. Anything on the floor above? No. Just a very ugly balcony. Wonderful. Let's go get that rotten flesh. Not that we actually need it, but... There's no chests. Have I checked these houses here? A blast furnace. Okay. Anything else? Nothing above, no. Anything here? Oh, have I been in here? I'm not really too sure which buildings I've been in now. I've definitely been in those two. Let's go over here though. Let's see if I've been in here. I don't know if I've actually been in here or not. Nope, just a bedroom. Just a bedroom. Okay. Doesn't really seem very promising at the moment, this little village. It's very much abandoned. There's no chests in it. You've got a few odds and ends, like a stone cutter and a blast furnace, but apart from that, I've got a pig pen. 3 cauldrons? Okay. Got a chest here. Leather tunic. Okay. Not too bad. 3 of the same. Another cauldron. Is that it? Is that all there is? Okay. 3 leather tunics. That's all you get. Well, I was expecting a lot more from this. But apparently there isn't anything here. Yeah, I think I head home. I mean, I could stop the night here, but as I'm pretty close to my house anyway, I don't really have to, so I just walk across the empty open areas. It does look pretty beautiful that night though. Nice open areas. That's why I thought it was one of the perfect locations to actually build a house. Which is just down here somewhere. Hopefully I haven't lost it. No, I can see my campfire. It was over there. I was pointing to it with my hand, which of course you can't see, so it's over here. Right. So yeah, that was definitely an adventure, shall we say. It wasn't particularly all that promising towards the end. A lot of wheat growing up. We can go get some of that wheat tomorrow. That would be a good idea. Let's put the string in the chest. Can I actually do that still? Yes, I can. We're falling down the ladder there. Okay. Great. Okay. Let's go sleep again. And here we are in the following day. And great, I can put one of those on actually. Good idea. Should help me in a pinch if I need a little bit of assistance when I go out and about. Can I stack them? No, I can't. Okay. This chest is getting full. So I can make some leather armor of some other kind, which might be an idea, instead of getting iron armor. Make some leather boots. And then, do I have anything enough to make anything else? No. No, I don't. Okay, fine. What am I doing? Put that on me. There you go. Okay, so let's put that away. So I've got myself like a leather tunic and leather boots. That'll have to do for now until I get some better like armor on me. Which is what I need to do, and I still need to get the iron. So, yeah, that's going to be an endeavour and a half. Now, is this all grown up? Well, I don't think it is, because it's got green in it. It's hard to say, unless it is grown up. That's really green. I mean, it's sort of... No, that is green. Okay. Yeah, I can get some of these then. So, I just need to, like, see for that colour difference there. That's sort of a greeny gold colour. This is really gold. So the really gold ones are the good ones. The non-really gold ones are not good. And they still need to grow up. It's hard to tell. I mean, like I say, I'm not a botanist, so I can't spot like a simple colour difference, or like a simple thing that is obvious on these plants, and be able to tell instantly if they're grown or not. So yeah, we'll just simply plant some more seeds down. We've got some more wheat which we can use. Although for some reason I haven't actually been all that hungry recently, so I'm not entirely sure why. Maybe it's because I'm not exactly running here and there, trying to like do things really quickly. If I started running and I was really fast, then maybe it might tire me in the day. I suppose resting perhaps helps and things. So that's another thing. I have got this on the correct mode, haven't I? Difficulty normal, yeah, so it should be obviously my hunger level should be going down after a while. Anyways, that's all done for now. We can sort out the shed another time. Look, the trees have grown. At least 2 of them have. Well, that was quick. I hadn't even been out for like a day. Gosh, these trees do grow fast. Wow. I mean, that comparing to the wheat the other day, which didn't grow that fast at all, that is quite a miracle, isn't it? In any case, we need to get ourselves some iron. So we're going to have to go like back in those mountains again from the previous episode, try and find some iron. It might take us a while, but we have well, we have many reasons why we should do this. So let's do that. Let's cross this quite interesting pond here, or more like a lake, more like. Head to those mountains. And what I could do is I could just simply try digging into like the middle of a mountain, anywhere really, and see what I can find. It doesn't really have to be like digging underground inside a mountain. I suppose I could just dig into anywhere into a mountain and be able to find some things. So, should I go back to where I was before? Oops. Let's go up here. Hang on a moment. Why is there a zombie? It's the middle of the day. That's really weird. Perhaps it came from one of the caves. Must have done. Let's go up here. So, did I leave some iron here from last time? Perhaps I did. Okay, let's go get those iron. Then again, I wasn't really looking for iron, so... I mean, not iron. What is this stuff, coal? Yeah, perhaps I just left that there. There you go, fill that in. Not that we need to, but whatever. So this is like this little base that I had in the previous episode. Great, going back to the same locations again. But I suppose, you know, it's quite interesting to go to the same locations just to see what there is. And then I could just simply dig down here. And we'll try and find some more iron. Like, I could just try and find like a small cavern perhaps somewhere. It doesn't have to be digging in these mountains, but I just thought that perhaps there might be some more materials down the mountains. I didn't really know if there was or not, but I thought that perhaps it would give me a lot of materials. So yeah, we'll start digging down here. See what we can find. Might take me a little while, because it did last time, and last time trying to find iron was a bit of a hassle, so... But we don't have to worry too much. We've got a lot of torches with us, except we don't. We've only got 2 torches. Great, let's actually get some more torches sorted out. We don't even have any sticks. Oh yes we do, down there. Okay, good. So we can use some sticks. Let's make up a bunch of these. 32 torches, that'll have to do us. I mean, that's a lot of torches. Alright, there you go. And then we can just simply keep going down here. We might even come across a cave. We don't know. There might be a cave down here. An interesting little cave system with a bunch of different zombies and mobs in it that we're not really too wanting to see or anything, but because we haven't really got ourselves the iron in order to actually have enough armor. So yeah. I mean, I suppose a solution to this is not letting our pickaxes break. No, a solution to this is, oh wow, we actually found some coal. Can I actually finish my sentence? A solution to this is for me to actually just wear a bunch of leather armor, which I could do, but I just, you know, the point of just getting leather armor and then for it to not be all that good for like a very short amount of time, and then just going straight to iron armor afterwards. I mean, you know, there's a real difference between iron and leather armor. Iron armor is just so much better. So, to be honest, I'd just rather just get some iron armor. Be much better. Much easier to, well, not that it's going to be easy, but it's going to be much more protective, shall we say. We are finding some interesting things like this andesite here. So, yeah, there's a few odds and ends coming down here. Lots of interesting materials, which we can obviously get. Any cave systems though? Not that we find anything yet. But there might be. Let's see. If we keep digging down. I mean, already we can hear some sounds. So, some cave sounds. We must be getting pretty close to a cave, right? No? Is that not a good indication? I always thought it was, but let's see. I mean, is this... there's a bunch of diorite, isn't it? Yes. I suppose if I dig at an angle, I might be able to find something. If I dig towards this andesite a bit more, like go that way, then maybe. maybe I'll be able to find some caves. Let's have a look. Let's keep digging around in this andesite. Let's go sort of this direction here. Towards the side a bit. Anything down here perhaps? How far even are we down underground? That's what I'd like to know. I'd say we're probably about 1/3 of the way underground. But then again, don't forget that when the next major update to Minecraft comes around, Minecraft 1.17, that will be a very big update because they're going to be upgrading the caves. And the cave systems are going to get a lot bigger than what they are at the moment. So, yeah. And I break my pickaxe again. Great. Let's use another pickaxe. I might have to just dig even further down. Try and find a cave system. That would definitely help me. I don't know why I haven't actually found any caves yet. It started to worry me a bit. It's like, why have we not found any caves yet? We just keep digging down. No caves. Isn't that just basically how you find caves? You just simply keep digging and you eventually find some caves. Well, it's not really working for me here, so maybe I haven't digged down far enough yet. I am quite far down. So perhaps I will find something in a bit. Who knows? We'll have to find out though. Keep digging down underground. Still haven't found that iron. Trying to make iron armor is definitely a bit of a challenge. And yet we still haven't found any caves. I just hope we find something, like before too late. Before I break all my pickaxes. That will be a real annoyance. Let's just hope we find a cave at least before these pickaxes break. Anyways, while we're talking about this, we can also talk about other things. Like how I seem to have brought myself a hoe with me when I don't really need it. Isn't that interesting? Why have I got my hoe with me? Trying to dig all this stuff underground. Well, you never know. You might need to have just like emergency farming at a very low level underground. Not that it would actually work because there'd be no sunlight. But still, one could try. So, we're just going to keep digging. Great. I mean, that is basically what Minecraft is all about. You've got the mining, and you've got the crafting, so yeah, it basically is a bit of a mixture of both, but as long as I'm doing at least one, then I should be good enough. I am doing the mining. Not quite doing the crafting though, but I'm sure I can fix that up in a bit. Okay, so let's keep digging. We're going to find something, hopefully. Okay, down to my last pickaxe. You know what happened last time? I was actually on my last pickaxe, and I actually found some iron. So whether that same thing's going to happen again, and I find iron on my last pickaxe, you never know. Either that, or I keep digging underground, and I eventually find bedrock. Wouldn't that be annoying? That would be annoying. Guess what? We found iron, and I'm on my last pickaxe again. This trend keeps happening. I have no idea why this keeps happening, but we found iron, so great. We can use the iron. Hopefully we'll get quite a bit. I don't know how much there is here. I've got 4. Is it just 4 today? Come on. At least give me a little bit more iron than that. That's not really much iron yet. Perhaps all this granite here would actually be able to lead me to some caves. Let's see. If we keep going just a little bit more. I wonder if this granite is going to lead somewhere interesting. There's definitely a lot of granite, to tell you that. Not that it's going to lead anywhere in particular. Not that we actually need to collect it or anything, but still. It might be indicating a cave system, or it might just be a complete dead end. Both is obviously a possible scenario. So, yeah, I just hope we find a cave system, because great, that will definitely help me. If we actually found a cave system, we'll be able to get a lot of resources down them. in the cave system. But at the moment, we are not finding anything. We're just simply digging this granite and not finding anything interesting. Isn't that interesting? I suppose we dig down here for a bit. Keep digging down, because digging down is what we're doing. Mostly, we're like digging down a bunch of stairs. It's going to make the amount of the journey time to go back upstairs a lot longer. And let's see if we can probably break our pickaxe, to be honest, because we've got some crafting benches at the top there, so we might be able to just find something interesting, if we can. And that's the end. Okay, so no, we didn't find any cave systems. I mean, I'm just really surprised how we've been digging this long underground, not finding any cave systems. It's just really surprising. Maybe if hang on. Why did I leave this coal here? I haven't got any pickaxes. Ah! Damn it. Okay, never mind. I don't really need it anyway. I've got enough coal as it is. Okay. But still, I don't know why I have not found any cave systems. Doesn't make any sense to me. It's like you just keep digging and like nothing's happening. No other cave systems. Does this normally happen? And guess what? It's dark. And guess what? I don't have enough wool with me. Well, great. Is there actually a lot of mobs outside? Not that many. I could probably risk it. I might try risking it, because in the previous episode I didn't, and I had to wait a long time. We have enough things on me. Let's keep my sword up. I could probably risk it. There wasn't really that many mobs outside to begin with. Maybe like one or two. But it shouldn't be too difficult heading over there, hopefully. Ow. Of course I break my knuckles coming down there. But that doesn't matter. And then you notice the creepers over there. Great. But I just need to head in the right direction, of course. And then hopefully I don't explode with all these creepers and ow coming down the side of this mountain, which is great. Okay, maybe it wasn't a particularly good idea coming outside when it was night time. Perhaps it wasn't. But we're nearly home anyway, so we should be able to make it. We've got a zombie to deal with, but we can probably be able to deal with it. If I just go towards this direction. And it's not a problem. Great. Let's go underground. Let's see if we can sleep, but we've got monsters nearby. No, looks like we can sleep. Good. Well, that was certainly worth the risk. Okay, good. And we got ourselves 4 pieces of iron. Like, yeah, definitely not a huge amount, but it's something. We did say we wanted to find some iron this episode. We found some, but we only found 4. Well, we could probably make ourselves, if we have enough, which I don't know if we do, because we do usually need quite a lot of iron, we might be able to make ourselves a helmet, or we might be able to make ourselves a chest plate. Now, how much do you need for a chest plate? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You need at least 8 for a chest plate. But I could probably make myself a helmet. That should do at least. I'll make myself a helmet. And then, yeah, great. 6 pieces of iron. Can I actually cook anything else that might need to be cooked? I wonder if you can actually you can't cook up an apple, but it'd be quite fun if you could, you know. It'd be quite interesting if you could cook up an apple. Right, so let's actually make myself a helmet. There you go, put it on me. And I have now got myself an iron helmet. Great. I did say I wanted some iron armor today, and we definitely got there, but I kind of wanted to go for a full set. But we didn't really find that much iron. But anyways, it is something. It is what it is. And hopefully, if we can go in the next episode, we can go straight off into the mountains and find a lot more iron quicker, because we'll be starting off the episode with just the idea of getting iron. Because if we start off the episode where we want to finish off the farm and then go to the abandoned village and everything, obviously, yeah, that's other things we've got to do before we find iron. So if we start off next episode and we go straight for iron, no holding back, we go straight for iron, then that will solve the problem. But anyways, it's been a great episode so far. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll be able to see you again in episode 5. Bye.